Sunlight floods the cheerful kitchen, painting the scene with warmth as a mother's laughter dances through the air. Her face glows with amusement as she listens, lost in a joyful conversation. At her feet, a baby kitten wobbles playfully, drawn to the shimmering dance of dust motes in the sunbeams. The tiny creature, no bigger than a teacup, adds a touch of whimsical innocence to the sun-drenched scene. The mother's laughter blends with the kitten's playful antics. The kitchen is filled with light, laughter, and the innocent charm of a kitten at play. In the heart of the home, the baby, a beacon of innocence, toddles unknowingly into an uncharted kitchen adventure. Oblivious, the mother remains lost in the labyrinth of her phone call as the baby veers toward the humming refrigerator. Drawn by an icy siren song, the baby struggles with the freezer door, a gust of frost heralding a tiny victory. With newfound strength, the baby yanks open the main door, revealing a kaleidoscope of colors within. Bathed in the cool, bright light of the refrigerator, the baby's eyes spark with mischief. With unwavering determination, she pulls herself up. Her gaze locks onto a treasure, a clear container brimming with plump, juicy berries. A giggle escapes her lips as she snatches a berry. Her face explodes with pure contentment as the sweet taste dances on her tongue. The baby savors the sweetness. The mother, lost in her phone call, steals a quick glance at the refrigerator. With a dismissive wave, she abruptly slams the refrigerator door shut. The loud thud echoes through the kitchen as she turns away, still absorbed in her conversation. Her attention remains completely fixed on her phone as she walks away. In the cozy living room, the mother settles onto the plush sofa, her smile radiant as she continues her phone call, unaware of the unseen danger. A gentle smile plays on her lips, her voice soft as she chats, completely oblivious to the shadows gathering. The warmth of the room contrasts sharply with the lurking dread, a silent threat just beyond her perception. Lost in her conversation, she remains blissfully ignorant, a stark contrast to the suspense building around her. Her laughter echoes softly, a fragile sound in the face of impending peril, unheard and unseen. In the heart of the home, a father steps into the kitchen, his hands bearing gifts of love. He clutches a vibrant bouquet in one hand, a symbol of affection ready to be given. In the other, a small toy car gleams, a promise of joy for a child's playful heart. A warm smile graces his face, a reflection of the love he carries within. His gaze softens as he glances towards the living room, where his wife awaits, a silent promise of shared happiness. In the heart of the living room, a tender moment unfolds as the father embraces the mother, their shared joy palpable. A question pierces the tranquil air as the father looks around, asking, "Where is the baby?" The mother looks up, her eyes widening slightly as she listens to the question. A palpable tension fills the room as both parents realize the baby is not where they thought. The warmth of the embrace fades, replaced by a chilling question hanging heavy in the air. Confusion clouds the mother's face, a storm gathering in her eyes. Horror grips her as the stark realization dawns. The baby is missing. Panic sets in as she desperately looks around, the silence amplifying her fear. The chilling truth sinks in. I do not know where the baby is. The house is gripped by panic as the father and mother begin their desperate search. Flashlight beams slice through the darkness of the storage room. The mother frantically sweeps the beam under furniture, shadows dancing with her movements. The frantic search intensifies, every corner scrutinized in desperation. In the tense atmosphere of the living room, the father's face contorts with fury as he confronts the mother. His eyes burn with intensity as he prepares to unleash his fury. He gestures wildly, his hands slashing through the air as if trying to strike a blow. His voice cracks, barely holding back the storm of rage within. His voice, tight with fury, explodes as he demands, "Where did you last see her?" The question hangs in the air, thick with accusation and dread. A wave of horror washes over the mother, her eyes widening in disbelief. A nightmarish image flashes before her eyes, her child trapped in the cold confines of the refrigerator. The metallic glint of the refrigerator door closing becomes an unbearable memory. Overwhelmed by the brutal memory, the mother whispers, "Oh no." A frantic scramble erupts as the father and mother bolt toward the kitchen, their faces reflecting rising panic. Desperation contorts the father's face as he violently throws open the refrigerator door. With trembling hands, the father retrieves the small, cold body of his child from the chilling depths. The father cradles the child's body in his arms, his face a mask of despair. The mother watches in horror as the father holds their lifeless child, her heart shattering with each passing second. Under the electric pulse of neon lights, a desperate race against time begins. The father cradles the baby tightly, his face a mask of anguish amidst the city's chaos. The cacophony of sirens and car horns amplifies their desperate plight, a symphony of urban despair. They navigate the crowded sidewalks, their every step fueled by a primal urgency. In the sterile environment of the emergency room, the father and mother stumble in, their eyes wide with terror. Desperation overwhelms them as they drop to their knees, pleading with a doctor for a miracle. With trembling hands, the father lays the fragile baby gently onto the cold gurney. The father's trembling hands linger for a moment, a silent plea for hope in the sterile air. In the sterile confines of a hospital room, a tiny kitten lies still, her face hidden behind an oxygen mask. A doctor works swiftly, injecting medicine, a desperate attempt to revive the lifeless creature. The doctor injects the kitten. Hope battles despair in the silent room. The kitten remains unresponsive. The room is filled with tension. The doctor watches, his expression a mix of concern and resignation as the kitten shows no sign of life. In the sterile hospital room, sorrow hangs heavy as the doctor's shadow falls over the child. The crisp white sheet is pulled over the child, each movement deliberate and final. Beside the bed, the parents' grief explodes in racking sobs, their bodies convulsing with pain. Their world shatters, the weight of loss a heavy blanket smothering their every breath. A single, careless moment has irrevocably altered their destiny, leaving only emptiness.